Hello, welcome back to B&J's Little Farm. Good morning, good morning. Another routine. I didn't do dishes last night. My dinner dishes, so I got to do them this morning. I hope everybody slept well. Doing good. This morning I'm going to do some blackberry cobbler. We went down and picked some more blackberries last night. We got 3 in the chat, or 3 watching. Hello and good morning to you 3. Welcome to my kitchen. Hey Carl, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Good afternoon, Carl says. Mike G, good morning. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. I'm just getting some dinner dishes done, and then I'm going to throw in blackberry cobbler. I'll get that made. So I got some fresh blackberries that we took last night. Most of them I've been freezing, but I didn't freeze the ones from last night because I wanted to make something today with them. So I wanted to make sure they were fresh. The kitchen is a mess because, well, it's summertime and I've got a million projects going. I've been harvesting a lot of herbs lately, making tinctures and dehydrating, drying them out. So this winter we'll have plenty medicinals on hand. I still got a bunch more. I still got to do my marshmallow plant, my chicory. I got some catnip I need to harvest. A bunch of other stuff I don't even know. Last night we did pull lock fish for supper. It was the first time I've ever had it. And with the leftover breading that I made, we made some wannabe hush puppies. I guess that's what you could call them. They turned out pretty good though. They weren't bad at all. Something different. I gotta get my butter melted because I didn't leave any butter out at room temperature. Start getting that melted. Hey Gemma, good to see you. Good morning. How are you? Hope all is well. I'm a little sad my aunt's first birthday is having today. I went to grave yesterday and cried. Aww. Happy heavenly birthday to your grandma. Sorry. First holiday is the second holiday. It seems like it's always the worst. Hello, Joe. Good to see you this morning. Was unaware you changed your channel name. Oh no. Yep, I did change it. Well, it's good to see you. Member for 17 months. Holy crap. That has been a long time, hasn't it? Doesn't seem like it though. checking in. Well, thank you. I appreciate you checking in. It's good to see you. Seems like time flies when our loved ones pass away. It never feels like they've been gone as long as they have, that's for sure. Hey Darren, good morning to you. Or good afternoon. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. For everybody that's just coming in, I'm just getting some dinner dishes done, and I'm going to start some blackberry cobbler here in a second. Just trying to get my workspace cleaned up a little bit. Cats are going crazy. They're all in here waiting for me to feed them. All right, come on. I think it was supposed to rain today, but it's sprinkling out. I'll get some oil in these pans. Gotta get this oven on 350. Get it ready to go. Got my blackberries here. And I need a mixing bowl. Can't get a hold of it today. Alright. I'm not measuring this out. This is probably about a cup and a half of blackberries. Got butter off the stove. Let's see. It's been cold here. We shivered through the coldest days yesterday. Wow, 46 degrees, or 46 Fahrenheit was all it got yesterday. That is chilly. It's a wonder my ginger isn't. Oh, wow. Good morning, Tom. Good to see you. Good morning, Wild. Oh, thanks, Tom. It depends on the day. Today's not a good day, but I'm pushing through. Red Silo, good morning. How are you? Long time no see. How's life treating you? Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. So I'm just going to put some stevia over top of this. Blackberries, mix them in. Let them sit for a few minutes. Think about you all the time, Red Silo. Wonder how you're doing and stuff. Make sure these blackberries are all coated with my stevia. Watching a rugby league game on my phone. Australia has a game series called State of Origin. Tonight is the final game. My state of New South Wales is currently leading by nice. Thanks, Wild. Wild's giving me hugs. Red Silo. Life's been a country song these days. Lost mom and dad back in November. Dog ran off on July 4th. Oh no. Flat tire on the truck. Been a bummer summer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Seems like we all been getting hit this summer, Red Silo. That's pretty heavy. Sorry to hear that. Jess, let's be mindful of the stove this morning. No exploding plates, please. I'll try my best. I'm on my lunch break, back to work at 1. All right, Darren. Well, I appreciate you taking time out to come in and say hi to us. Thanks for the reminder on the dishes not exploding there, Tom. Joe says I'm thinking of you, Red Silo. Hey, Variety Trading Card Collector. Good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing better as well. All right, let's get this together. Let's get this cobbler together. So obviously I do keto style. If you want to do regular flour or regular whatever you want to call it, recipe of blackberry cobbler, you would do a cup of flour. I'm doing a cup of almond flour. I might even do I'm going to do a cup and a half of almond flour. I found 4 dough goats for $600 pregnant for August. That's freaking good deal, Wild. I need land near me. That's a really good deal. On top of all that, wife had a... No way! I'm so sorry. Stent placed and she's recovering and getting better. So yeah, been fun. Not. Oh my goodness. I'm sending you guys prayers. That's insane. I'm so sorry to hear that. That'd be lots of milk I could drink. Oh yeah, you could make goat cheese and goat soap. Whatever else you want to make. Up by 10 with 9 minutes to go. That's so horrible. Okay. Oh. I don't know where anything is. Like I said, I got a million projects going. So I got a cup and a half of almond flour. I'm going to do a pinch of salt. else do I need? I'm going to do two teaspoons of baking powder. The baking powder and baking soda, always going to mix up. Baking powder, I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I got the soda out, so we're going to put that back. It calls for 1 cup of milk, but I don't use milk, so I'm going to use heavy cream. And it doesn't call for any vanilla, but I'm adding some vanilla to mine. Vanilla's always good, right? I'm going to do 1 egg. Listening to a toxic personality on the radio, they are missed, and check valve is bad, but bad just like last week. Nothing wrong then, probably now either, but I still have to pull it. Sending love and prayers to you all the way from Australia. Send where you are, don't pass them by. Hello, good morning, welcome, hope all is well. I still have a pen, but it's hard to hide. And of course, Doug, that will be to check and common spraying out when I pull it. Good news though, we've both lost 30 pounds since March on purpose. Farm's still doing good, rain today, thank God. And about to harvest pear. So yeah, not all that. Yeah, thank God for the harvest and our homesteads for keeping us going, right, Red Silo? Between watching you on your live, Jess, I'm planning a little getaway for my 40th birthday next year. Nice. Morning, Steve. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hope you're on the mend. Alright, let's get this mixed up. Oh, I forgot my butter. I gotta add my butter to this. My butter, which is a 1/2 cup. Oh yeah, and congratulations on the weight loss. Sorry, my brain ain't functioning properly. Just heading up to a little island resort off the coast of Queensland called, yeah, I can't pronounce that, Island Resort. Awesome. That's exciting. Any vacation is exciting though, right? At least I think so. heavy cream because that's a little thick. I'm going to add a little bit of stevia to this as well. Right, Red Silo, I agree. So Red Silo, you haven't been on for a while. I don't know if you've watched any of the lives that I've done, but I haven't been going live very often. I haven't been putting content out or anything, and this summer's not been the greatest for us either. I'm getting attacked by ticks, and basically I find a tick on me still every single day almost, if not every other day. I'm still getting attacked, and I've been diagnosed with Lyme's disease twice now. So yeah, got a lot of brain fog and stuff going on. Been very accident prone. Not that I wasn't already, but it's worse. So super accident prone, and I have to go to a neurologist in August to see how much my brain was affected, or if it was affected, which we know it has affected my brain because I'm doing crazy stuff. I wanted to find a bunny with nice fur too, and it's a Rex rabbit, very, very soft, and only $10. Most bunnies here are 30 plus, so I'm excited I found it. Yeah, that's not a bad deal at all. I don't know, man. You're much further into the live than last time. You haven't dropped anything or exploded any plates. I'd say that's a win. Thank you, Tom. I'd say so too. I'm not celebrating early, but I think NSW has this. Nice. Thinking about canning pears with a tablespoon of local bourbon. Yum. Spirited pears. For the old ball canning book. That does sound good. Wait, Jess explodes plates? Yeah. So, was it? I don't even remember the last time I went live. It was on a Wednesday though, like this Wake Up with Jess. And I was preparing breakfast, and I was cooking bacon. And usually I put a plate on one of the burners and the skillet on with the bacon in one side, and then I had the plate over here, and I was just going to transfer the bacon to the plate like I always do. Well, I also was heating up tea. I didn't realize I had turned on the burner that had the plate on it, so it heated up and the plate just straight exploded. So yeah, it was crazy. I'm adding more milk and a little bit of water to this because I don't like how thick this is. It was pretty scary, or at least for me it was. It took me a while to calm down from that. Even after the live, my anxiety and my PTSD was completely activated after that plate shattered. You can tell if you go back and look at the live. You can tell on my face. It's pretty bad. But we made it. I made it through, so whatever. It is what it is. Alright. I'll pour this batter into my skillet. Oh, I guess I did do a live after that one too. So I guess it was 2 lives ago on Wednesday. Now now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, my batter is in my skillet, so now all I gotta do is throw my blackberries over everything. This looks so good and smells good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. I know I say that all the time, but it's so true. Alright. It's her stove that does it. Trying to catch up on comments. Pears like crazy, some apples too. Had a pile of peaches, sprayed the buds, and got ready to pick the next week. Was 6 left. Oh no. Huh. Good morning, Jess. I finally caught you again. Woohoo! Good morning, Trust. No, it's not that you haven't caught me. I just haven't been live. I haven't been on YouTube much. But I'm glad you came in. I'm glad you did find me. Yes. Yep, stop content with family drama. So drop monetizing and AdSense, but it is what it is. Focus on family at the moment. Lots changed on the farm, so may have to do an update vid at some point. Yeah, you should. But I understand. That's what basically I've been doing. I haven't been going live or doing my videos, which I need to. I apologize to all of you that are such loyal watchers. I just don't have the energy. I really don't. And usually, like after this live, I'll be so worn out and exhausted, I'll probably sleep for 3 to 4 hours after this live. That's just the way it's been going. I haven't even been going to town. Barrett's been going to town by himself. Because by the time I ride in there and we get done what we need to get done and I get home, I'm just so burnt out. Just can't. So he's been doing all these trips to town, thankfully. Did someone say bacon? All right, Darren, you have a good one. Thank you so much again. Hopefully I can find a way to send you herbs, or maybe I can find someone in the U.S. to send you stuff. I have what you need in my yard, but border rules, no plant matter. Yeah, I know, and I've been trying to find that Japanese knotweed. I can't find it. I've been trying to forage for it, I should say. So, I don't know. I'll just keep my eyes out. Don't worry, Lyle. We'll find it eventually. At least the sun is out now. Nice. While I still have my house and yard, can't have animals here, but I have collected so many different plants. Nice. Looking for Japanese knotweed root in USA, right? your lives and videos, Jess, but we understand just trying to do what you can. Yeah. I've been burnt out too, and my back has been hurting bad, but I'm just doing a little bit every day to get everything cleaned up. Nap master these days. Gotta love a good nap, right, Red Simon? That's what I feel like. That's basic. I get a lot accomplished. I'm going to say that, but it feels like that's all I do is nap anymore. But I do get a lot accomplished. I should give myself more grace, but I just can't do what I used to. I guess that messes with my head. I've checked every morning to see if you were on and prayed things were okay. Knowing you have been busy, it's been hard to attempt watch in the evening trying to catch up on chores. Totally understand, Trust, and thank you so much for checking. I appreciate that. Evidently, according to Google, Japanese knotweed is prohibited here. Where are you at, Tom? Why is it prohibited there? I'm curious. I better put my timer on my cobbler. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna put the timer on. We'll do 14 minutes and then check it. And if it needs longer, that'll be fine. Looks like we can buy it processed here from a couple places. So while the cobbler's in there, I'm going to take care of a project I have out here. I picked a bunch of parsley yesterday and then put it in the oven to hydrate. So I just need to put that up now. Maybe I should cut it up some. My dehydrator's burnt up in the My dehydrator's burnt up in the fire. I had 2 dehydrators, and I've never really dehydrated anything in the oven before. But when I went to do this parsley, I went ahead and did it in the oven, and it worked out really good. I was actually surprised how well it worked. And it took way less time than the dehydrator, so I learned something new, which is good. I've got some, these are just cheapo, I guess they're good, I like them. They're herb scissors I got off at Barrett bought me last December, or maybe it was the December before, I can't remember. I think it was the December before. But he bought these herb scissors, and they are pretty awesome. And he got them off Temu, and they were only like $1.98. So, not a bad deal. I don't think, anyway. We don't want to plant it, Tom. You want to destroy it by eating it. Laugh out loud. Sorry, it's hard to hear you over speakers on the walkie-talkie at work. It's okay. Wow, it's been 3 years already. Time flies. I know. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, does it? I was just talking about that a little bit earlier. It seems like time just flies on by. These, this parsley, I'm definitely going to have to throw in the oven again because the moisture in the air, it's not dry. It was really dry when I took it out last night, but because I slacked and didn't put it away last night when I should have, it's got moisture back into it, which is no big deal. Just get it popped back in the oven here in a little bit. And I'm not going to cut this. I'm just rough cutting this. I'm not going to cut it too fine because as it dries and sits in the jar, it'll get flaky and break apart anyway. Alright, that's good enough. See it? It smells so good. Super strong smelling. Alright, Trust. See you on the TV. Uh-oh, 8 a.m. here. Time to let the birds out. Be right back. Alright, I'm going to check this too. Ooh, it's looking good. As Red Silo says that, I'm going to run out and check my birds too, throw them a couple handfuls of feed, and I will be right back. Hang out, talk amongst each other, and I will be right back. Let anybody know that comes in new that I will be right back. It'll just take me a couple of seconds. Barrett should be down soon too. He's probably upstairs watching the live, watching me. Alright, I'm back. It's nice and overcast and breezy today. I hope it stays like this. This would be nice. The last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks it's been so hot. Every time you walk outside, it feels like you're just scorching on fire. It's crazy. But then again, well, Barrett says the same thing. He says it's super hot too. I was going to say, well, maybe it's because I'm on the antibiotic and I'm sensitive to the sun right now, but he's saying it's really hot where he is when he goes out too, so. Must not just be me. We got 7 in the house. You guys, please remember, hit the thumbs up, share me out. I forgot to say that so many times. Alright, let's see what I missed. I have it in my yard growing with choke cherries. It keeps it under control. Choke cherries are winning. They are native here, not invasive, but growing very well. And I'm about 9 hours from you in the People's Republic of Virginia. Okay. I wonder if it's because it's invasive. I don't know. It's too hot to cook here. I slept in the attic. Time to get that charcoal barbecue out. Tom grilled pork chops last night. I was so stressed out, you guys. I cooked fish for the first time. Well, I do salmon every once in a blue moon, but I don't eat any other fish. I just never did. I don't know. And so anyways, we got some pollock, and it was in the freezer, and I pulled it out, and I fried some pollock last night, and I was trying to bread it with almond flour and Parmesan cheese and egg and stuff, and it was falling apart, and it was just stressing me out to the max. Like, I was so overwhelmed and had anxiety. I'm like, ugh. Barrett, I had to call Barrett and tell him to get over here and help me because I was getting too overwhelmed and stressed out. But it ended up turning out pretty good. It wasn't bad at all. Hey, walking with Goldie. Good morning. Good to see you. I do have chops in the freezer. Tonight I'm going to do taco soup. I love taco soup. It's like one of my favorite things. But yeah, I'm doing taco soup tonight. It'll be really easy and quick. Just brown up the ground beef, throw it in a pot with the other ingredients. You can do it any way you want, but I do stewed tomatoes because my stewed tomatoes have tomato, onion, and bell pepper and celery in it already. So I don't really have to add anything. I just throw that in, a half a chunk of cream cheese, some heavy whipping cream, and let it boil until it thickens. And then when it's done, I throw some shredded cheese on top with sour cream, and yeah, it's ready to go. Super simple, quick, and it doesn't heat the kitchen up that much. So you could do it in a crock pot too if you wanted to, but I haven't cleaned up the crock pot from the smoke yet, so I just do it on the stove. We have plenty of pork, but she forgets it and buys more. Got lots of deer too. Got to do something with that because deer season is October. Yeah. Oh, I love me some deer. Speaking of deer, yesterday, I was so blessed. It was so sweet. So mama deer that's been hanging out on my property, I'm sure some of you have heard me talk about her, the big huge doe that's been hanging out in the yard, well, in the field. She was pregnant and she had 2 fawns. So she had 2 little babies and they were running across the field yesterday. One of them almost got hit because they tried to cross the road, but it was fine. I was watching them. And then later that evening, they were back in the back field here. I was just watching them playing, and it was so good. I love watching stuff like that. It was very peaceful. Love it now, but didn't as a kid. good in soup, but after the divorce, Dad just boiled in a crock pot, plain but very healthy. Thank you for the heart emojis. I was checking out another post property, a few hundred acres, if I remembered, in the Moose area. Too much money, but could always rent to hunters too. Yeah, that's a good idea. My timer's going off. Now I grind it with fat and season. Makes excellent sausage and patties. Freaking moose are huge. A lot of work and oh yeah. Yeah, moose is as bad as a cow butchering, I think. That's a big task to take on, especially if you're by yourself. I know people that do it all the time. Moose. Hey Jen, good morning. Just letting commercials play through. Good to see you. It's just the trick I find to fish is batter it with or without egg wash. Then fry it in whatever oil you prefer. In a jam, it can be dry rubbed and seared in a skillet. If I had that property, I would have ponies. They could help pull the moose out too, or a mule. Ten the Sheep says, yes, moose are lovely animals and tasty. Yeah, they are. I think anything that you harvest yourself tastes way better, though. You put that work in, that sweat, and it always tastes so good. Ten the Sheep says, been listening here too. I see ya, I see ya. Yeah, I miss all my hunting adventures. Although, I have to say my least favorite thing was bear. I do not like bear at all. I know some people are like, oh, but it's not my forte, not my cup of tea. I'm gonna go grab some more bacon. I wonder if Barrett went back to sleep. He was awake. I thought he was going to come over here. Cows are out there mooing, saying, let me out. I walk past them and they start making all kinds of noises. They've been spoiled lately. I've been putting them out to pasture quite a bit. I put them out to pasture in the morning, and when it gets real hot in the afternoon, I bring them back in. So they've been getting used to that. So when I'm not out there first thing in the morning, they get a little fidgety. I don't recall the last time I had some moose, not for decades anyway. Yeah, it's been a long time. But then again, Ohio doesn't have moose, or at least not to my knowledge, unless it's hunting, whatever they call those things, hunting lodge or whatever. The last time I had moose was when I lived in Montana, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's almost been 20 years probably, if not more. I tried bear, it's not too bad. I cooked it in chopped cherry sauce and cut the greasy taste with the rosemary rub. Yeah, I just, even you just saying it, I can remember the taste in my mouth, like, no. One of my friends was talking about moose this week, broke it down in deer math. A 100-pound animal is 30 to 40 pounds of boneless meat, so 1,000 pounds is 350. And a moose will be about 750 pounds of meat. That's a lot of meat. I'm sure the moose don't miss me at supper. Yeah, 10 trips to the truck with a 75-pound pack of meat plus whatever equipment you're carrying. Best get some help or work that cardio, exactly. Yeah, Jen says huge difference between live weight to play. Pack mule, I don't like ATVs, but hunters use them, but a mule can get into deeper areas. That's true, they can, but they can't carry as much as an ATV, in my opinion. Last time I went hunting, I think it was like 2 years ago, and it was deer hunting. I just haven't been able to do it, not with my back. And the last hunting I did was horrible because when the deer was shot, it fell down a ravine, and it was a huge, huge ravine. I didn't have the ATV with me. It was just me and Barrett, and like I said, the deer was shot, and it just went boom, boom, down this big, huge ravine. It hit the bottom of that ravine, and we literally had to drag it to the top. And we probably took 20 breaks just trying to get it to the top. It was a big buck. And it was heavy, and I was like, never again, I'm not doing this again. This is horrible. But that deer did, I have to say, it tasted very, very good. Morning, Photos Against Anxiety, good to see you. If I got 4 nanny goats that are pregnant, that's a lot of meat. And a little bit, too. I need land. Mom tried to cook raccoon one time, the smell. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried raccoon. Ooh. It's getting brown on the top. The cobbler is almost done. I have never done any, like, fur-bearing animals like that. I've never ate raccoon, opossum, groundhog. I tried one year to eat groundhog, but I hit the poop sack, and I was like, forget it, I'm done. A lot of people do like raccoon and possum and groundhog, though. I I like rabbit. Barrett doesn't really care for rabbit unless he doesn't know he's eating it. Now, if he doesn't know he's eating it, he likes it. He just basically thinks it's chicken. It depends on how you cook it though too. I gotta hide it. Gotta hide it in the food. I'm not a goat person. I don't know. I can't do goats. They always die on me and get sick and have all kinds of diseases and stuff. I'm just not a goat person, I guess. I would like to have goats, not to milk them. I don't care for a goat milk. It's not my favorite taste. I'd rather have cows, but I would love to have meat goats so that I could butcher them. Not that I've ever had goat meat, but I would like to try. A lot of people have told me it tastes like deer, which would make sense because they are in the deer family, but I don't know because I've never tried it. Hey, Marshmallow Man, good to see you. They're nasty. I don't eat any red meat these days. I don't know. I love my meat. Definitely a meat. I used to say I was a meat and potato girl, but now I don't eat potatoes very often. And if I do eat a potato, it's a sweet potato. I made Barrett sweet potato fries last night, and I had a couple of his. Oh, they were so good. Gotta be careful though, because I could eat a whole batch without even bacon. I tried goat ribs. They were good, but it didn't taste like deer to me. See, now, I know a lot of people like lamb, too. Don't come after me. I know. People love lamb. I can't do it. Mutton. Ugh. I tried, and it might have just been me the way I cooked it. I don't know. But I didn't care for it. It tasted very, very gamey. If you were going to hunt with back issues, you might look at antelope hunting. Lots of riding around looking. Got my back buck off the truck, head across 2 canyons, was 620 yards packed meat out. Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know, in my younger days when I lived in Montana, even in Ohio, I started hunting when I was 16. So I got a lot of hunting done when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. So, I mean, I'm not too sad that I can't go out with my back issues anymore. And if I really had to, I could hunt deer here. But I've done the whole moose, the bear, the elk, all that stuff. So, buffalo. I can't complain. I have the experiences. It's its own flavor, Wild says. But I love lamb, but they are very cute. They are very cute. Tom says I'm not crazy about lamb. Rabbit feed, restock, chickens, ducks, geese, and turkeys are out getting dropped peaches. Happy birds. Morning chores done. Woohoo! While you ran out and did your morning chores, I ran out and did mine too, Red Silo. But I just ran. I threw and ran. Not really. I didn't run. You're still young and pretty. What are you talking about? Well, thank you, Art. I just can't do what I used to. I want one from the farm, but didn't get to a lamb. They are expensive too, probably. Yeah, they are. They're super expensive. I have a friend in Wisconsin, and we were looking up lambs and stuff. Sometimes I get on the phone with my friends and we just like look up different animals or see what's for sale in the area. But she was talking about how she would like to get, what was it? We were talking about, I think it was milk. She didn't want to have a cow because she doesn't have enough land for a cow. And I said, what about a goat? And she said she didn't really care for goats because they're always mischievous and getting into stuff and getting out. And I said, but what about a lamb? So we were talking about lamb, and I started researching lamb, and I didn't know this, but I guess there are people that drink lamb milk, or sheep milk, I guess it would be. They drink sheep milk, and they sit there, Cat, you're going to kill me. They sit there and milk their sheep. So we were looking up sheep in Wisconsin for her. And just for a doe, or what would you call it? A lamb. A female lamb. I don't know what you call a female lamb. But just for that, it was like anywhere between $400 and $600. And I'm like, oop. I was like, that's insane. That's a lot of money. I know, Ark, I've been praying hard for you. I'm so sorry about your pump. Sucks. But I guess at least you're looking at the bright side, like you said this morning, or yesterday, I don't even know when you said it. At least you won't have to worry about your pipes freezing this winter, but still, sucks. You hear the kitty? That's Blackie. I don't know what her deal is, but she has been up my butt 24/7. She follows me out to the cow pen. She follows me to the garden. She's been everywhere with me. It was funny yesterday, too. She usually goes out to the cow barn with me, but I went into the turkey pen, which the door leads out the barn and into the turkey pen, and she's never been out there with me. And she walked out into the turkey pen with me like she owned it, and she wasn't even trying to get out. I'm like, come on, you can't be locked in with the turkeys. And she was like, I'm not coming. And finally she came, but it's like, what the heck? That's good. Really miss morning chores. I really do. I only have a bunny and a kitty. Chores are quick. Don't hear that work much these days, especially if you have the boob tube on. More garden time, trying to find it. My food scores exploded in growth from all the animals I did have here a few years ago. Wow. And the sheet says, hi, sweetie kitty. Sorry your back's hurting wild. Marshmallow man, drip, drip. I use tincture in my coffee. We have a good governor now, but our last one was straight up authoritarian, so she told us that's why I always use the play in West. Nothing like fresh wild turkey dinner. And that's the thing I got I don't know if they're fertile or not, but I do have the turkey eggs in the incubator. I've got 11 days left on them, so I'm hoping they're fertile and we have baby turkeys soon.
Blackie, did I scare you?
Babe, you're alive. What are you doing? Sitting over there watching me?
Yeah. What, I can't do that?
Yeah.
Coffee cup.
It's not bad. It really takes like 10 minutes if I don't have to restock feed bins. Got 2 duck and 1 turkey egg this morning. Nice. Yeah, he is a waffle.
What?
A waffle. Jen says the Ohio governor is supposed to be for us, but he's a waffle. A waffler. Don't say that, Jen. She said Blackie's probably knocked up. Ugh.
No, midnight is.
Well, she said it because Blackie's been following me around everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling him, I didn't tell you yesterday because I forgot. But, Blackie went into the turkey pen with me. I went to get an egg. And she went in there and she wouldn't come out. I was trying to get her out of the turkey pen.
Really?
I'm like, what do you think you're doing? She was acting like she owned the place. Oh, the cobbler. I forgot the cobbler. Dang it. Huh?
She does own the place.
I know the animals own this place more than us.
Is it?
Oh, it's heavy. I got it. Looks good. Smells good.
Yeah. You got this more stuff in the way.
Red Silo said, morning, babe. I said, good morning, babe. Barrett got into, he was weed whacking yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. He got into a whole patch of poison ivy. I can't think of my words. Poison ivy. So he's got poison ivy all up and down his legs from his knees down. Eric says he's getting a good rain here this morning. That's good. Tom says best regards to Mr. Barrett. While I was working on cleaning up the house. Jen says, Art sent me some rain my way. Did you not get any the other day, Jen? We got so much rain.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't at nighttime because I would have been able to drive home.
Yeah, Barrett had to go to town for whatever reason. And he was coming back and it come down hard. It was so bad.
Like 20 miles an hour. That's how hard it was coming down. Wipers wouldn't keep up.
Jen says, B, there you are. Here I was thinking Jess stuck you out to pasture with the moo-moos. Marshmallow Man, is Barrett going to do his morning dance for us?
I hadn't even got my coffee in me yet. You expect me to do a morning dance?
Red Tyler says lemons. Take a lemon, cut it, and rub it on the rash. Dries it out.
Really? I'm taking Jess's lemons.
Okay, you want to try it?
Burner.
Probably will burn. But if it
Fuzzy
dries
butt.
it out.
Hey, fuzzy butt. What you doing, fuzzy
I was on the poison ivy. I didn't catch who you said has it. My husband Barrett has it. He's got it all over him.
Yeah, don't go weed whacking shorts.
Toronto got all the rain. We just got a sprinkle. It went around us. Oh no. Red Silo says let the lemon juice air dry on the skin. Works great. All right, Art, you have a good day too. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm at the highest in our area, so the rain usually goes around us. But when it does come in the summer, it can be a bad storm. Marshmallow Man says Toronto got flooded. Want bacon and eggs, then?
Sure. Scrambled fried.
Right. Tin the Sheep said, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Hubby. Prayers for healing." Toronto highways were flooded bad. That must be hard in the city. Wow, it's 4 hours from Toronto, approximately. How many eggs you want?
Oh, two. Don't work yet.
Don't break the deal?
No, I'm gonna do the eggs today.
Wow.
Oh, never mind. Right there, go.
Why?
Oh, that's right.
Red Silo said, "Yes, please, bacon and eggers."
Red Silo.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Where's he been? Where have they been?
They've been going through it. They've been going through the trenches. Well, their mom and dad, and then the dog took off on July 4th. She had a heart attack.
Really?
So she's recovering from the heart attack.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I know, I was shocked. Oh, come on, Egg. Get on my stash list.
I don't want to flip.
It doesn't. All right, Tin the Sheep, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a blessed day. So good to see you. It looks like it. It wasn't supposed to, but
Well, I just want to put the tails in
I would put them out anyway. Breakfast is served. Come get it. We got, I hope you can see that. There. We got eggs, blackberry cobbler, and bacon.
Steam. Thanks, babe.
Welcome. Thank you kindly, and the sheep says. Blessings to all of you, and the sheep says. Wild says yummy. How many hours away are you guys? Laugh out loud. Be dinner time by the time we got there. I think it took us 8 hours to get to you.
Where?
So Red Silo. How long was it?
It's a couple hours.
Was it a couple hours? Alright. Oh yeah, it was like 2 hours there and 2 hours back.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got enough traffic jam.
Yeah.
That's what took so long.
Yeah, if there wasn't so much road construction, we probably would have made it sooner than that.
Didn't they have an accident or something?
Yeah, there was an accident on the way back. But
There was on the way up.
no, it was on the way back because we were stopped to go to traffic, remember?
It's on the way up.
Oh.
Yeah, because we tried to go up the off ramps and stuff. Still ended up in a traffic jam. On the way back, they just doing that bridge.
Tennessee says, one helping of blackberry cobbler, please. My address is ... Coming right up. I had a big handful of nuts. It worked. Marshmallow Man says, bacon. Guess I'll have to make our own eggers this morning. He said, Cincinnati traffic is always bad. It is. It was horrible. I was so glad to get out of Cincinnati. I'll never forget that bridge either. That bridge had me freaked out. Jess is not too far away from me, but the border now would take all day. It would be easier to go to Mexico and come in that way. I haven't heard that name in a while. Kyle Pittman. Red Cincinnati. Traffic is always bad. I'm near Bowling Green, Ohio. I heard I could get a flight to New York and get a new cell phone and pay cards. Well, come on down, Wild. We wait for you. Maybe if we all got together as a group of people, a whole bunch of people, we could go together. That way it looked more realistic. What do you think, babe?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We could become immigrants. but if there was a whole bunch of us all at once,
we don't have to leave where you are, where our ancestors came from.
talking about get all the benefits. We can't get the benefits when we're already here. That border stuff is nuts. I was shocked about the package and mad too. Wild. So funny.
I think you need to cook your blackberries, hot blackberries.
It's because the blackberries are so juicy.
Good though.
Wow says, I bet I could find a few kids to take with me, get them away from nasty people anyway. Yeah. If I was down south, that would be very tempting. We joke about it all the time.
Milk.
Oh my goodness. I tried to take a bite of that and it went flying across my plate. YouTubers meet at Jess's, but we'll weed whack while we're all there. Just have the cobbler ready. Sounds good to me. Come do a work day at Jess's. Jess Boots.
Can't weed whack too much, gotta save the weeds for the cows.
Hey, I can always use some workers. I'll put them to work. They don't have to weed whack. Just have the cobbler. He said have the cobbler rather and the lemons. Went to a wedding, could years ago know the Hillsborough, Ohio area.
If it gets too hot, we can go down the creek and clean it out. We can wade.
Wild said, meet up in Mexico, and we go to New York, then Jess's. Jen says, yes, we'll all be rich and together. Could you imagine if we had a meetup here? We'd have nowhere for people to park.
Where's my place?
If we parked out in the field.
There's traffic.
Yeah.
Getting in the driveway.
Why do kitties play in bed when people are trying to sleep? Sorry, caveman. I don't know. They're annoying though.
But you won't get in your face. Fish with it.
Remember when Blackie would lick our nose and bite our nose and wake us up? Oh, that would drive me nuts. So what's the plan today, babe?
I'm going to T-Mobile, fight with them. Got to put cows out.
Oh yeah, so Jen, get this. So remember when we were having the internet issues and stuff? Barrett signed up for T-Mobile first, and they said that they wouldn't charge his debit card for like so many days.
A month.
No.
And Anyways, it doesn't matter and everything because I only had the box for 2 days before I sent it back because it didn't work out here.
Well, anyways, yesterday or today, whatever it was, they charged him $50. So now he's got to fight with T-Mobile to get $50 back. Is that not insane?
And anyways, it wasn't supposed to charge me anyways.
That's what I said. They weren't supposed to charge.
Because we didn't have it long though. We only had it like 3-4 days.
Was it even that long?
Yep.
And it didn't work at all.
Took the box back, got the receipt for the box I took back. But I got my receipt that way I can argue with them, I guess. Well, actually, when I was in there taking that box back, there's a guy in there arguing with them. They was still getting billed. And they hadn't had T-Mobile.
I thought that was Verizon.
That was T-Mobile. They hadn't had T-Mobile for like 6 months. Does he expect them screwed us and was charging us money and stuff for something we didn't do? Now T-Mobile, I think they're brothers and sisters or something. I don't know. They're versed with each other.
I agree, Tom. Jen, so true. Tom says kittens are soft and sweet, but never forget they have murder mittens. And the kittens on the farm showed me that. Okay, Jess, you're making me hungry. Off to go hunt down breakfast, squeeze the chicken for eggs. Y'all have a great day. You have a great day too. I'm gonna hop off here too. I've been on for an hour and 33 minutes, so I'm gonna hop off. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. I can get my words out. I really appreciate it. Until next time, remember you're not alone. You are loved. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day. Bye.